Hey, what's up, everybody? I wanted to take this time today to make this video to discuss the one key thing that I did July of last year, 2020, to be able to raise $6 million in just 30 short days. And I've talked about it a lot. I've been on some podcasts, just in communications with people talking on the phone. That's a big thing that people are like, I guess, impressed with or think is really cool, is the fact that I was able to go from having raised $150,000 previous to the challenge to then having raised $6 million in just 30 short days of having Bill Allen actually do this little 30-day to 500K money raising challenge and really teach me what it was that I needed to do to be able to do something like that, which was phenomenal. I mean, it was completely pivotal to everything that I was doing in my own business, as well as, what the catapult was going to be like for helping others and for continuing to grow. So if I could just say that there was just like, if I could give just one answer on what was that pivotal turning point of like going from being able to raise a couple 100,000 for a deal and in a couple weeks or in 30 days to being able to raise 6 million, I'm gonna have to say that it was without a doubt asking for referrals. Referrals were huge for that challenge for me. And going live on Facebook every day for that 30 days was massive as far as allowing people to learn more about me. You don't always want to talk about business. You don't always want to say, here's real estate, invest with me, you can make money. Here's a deal we've got. Here's something I'm analyzing, business mindset, this, and that. You don't always want to hound people with the how-tos of real estate, like why they need to get in. And so for a majority of those days, probably 20 to 25 out of the 30 days, I was talking about me. I was talking about my family. I was talking about how my day went, my faith, my hobbies, my wife, my dog, peeing all over the carpet, pooping on my face while I'm asleep. Not literally, but just you just kind of talk about anything. And I remember one video in particular I talked about how our AC had broken. We were in a 100-year-old house in the fourplex that we were house hacking, and we were on the second floor. No insulation, heat of the summer, and the AC went out. Ended up being like 90 degrees in the unit, and just like showing the thermostat, being like, guys, it's crazy hot in here. I got a ton of people interested in that video. We're like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's like just being relatable. That was another huge point for me. But to go back to the referrals, whenever you're talking to someone, don't end the call on a note of pleasantries. Don't be like, hey, this is awesome. Thanks so much. Now I've got you in the list, or here's how we can put you in the list. And next time we've got a deal, we'll be in touch. Like, don't end it with that. End every call you have with, hey, do you happen to know anyone else that might be interested in an opportunity like this? And you can word it however you want to word it, but in essence, you're just asking for if they know anyone. And that was massive for me. Let me tell you guys, I went from having about 25 to 30 investors, bringing in about $1 million between that amount, and asking for referrals throughout those 30 days. Not even 30 days. It wasn't until day 11 that I figured out that referrals was something I needed to ask, because that was one of the videos that Bill Allen did that day. It was like, make sure you guys are asking for referrals. And I was like, what am I doing? Why am I not asking for referrals? This is crazy. And so I started asking. And so it was only 21, I'm horrible at math. 29, no. 19 days. Yeah, there's the math. 19 days that I was actually asking for referrals. And it took me from having about $1 million to $5 million. It was life changing, and it's such a simple question. And a lot of times we leave money on the table, we leave opportunities on the table, or to be forgotten about or to be left somewhere because we're not asking for referral. And a lot of times people think when you ask for a referral, you're like me, 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 me. Like you're just, you're you're just asking for more, I guess. And that's not always the case. There's a big mindset shift you have to have when you're going about raising money, especially for something like a syndication. That you actually are providing opportunities. There's way more capital out there than there are good deals and good opportunities and good asset managers, good actual operators to operate these things. So you are actually providing a legitimate opportunity. So you kind of talking to them through that and them realizing that, okay, this is awesome. This could be something I'm very interested in. Then just asking that referral question at the end, it's like the law of reciprocation. They're like, yeah, actually I do know someone. And you'd be surprised how many people are willing to give you a referral. Because there was a lot of people that I would talk to that were not interested at the time. Timing's not right. I'm interested in real estate, but timing's just not right. Or, yeah, I'm not really interested in real estate. Just kind of wanted to learn more about you and figure out, I don't know, what it was you did. I had some very interesting conversations, to say the least, throughout that 30-day period. But some people were like, no, not right now, or no, not ever, or maybe in the future. I just put money into a deal and I'm just trying to recoup my capital before doing something again. Just all those different scenarios of people saying no. Even ask them for a referral. And a lot of them would still give me referrals. And then it would kind of be a rabbit trail of eventually finding someone down that line, or it was the person that they knew that actually does have money and is interested in the immediate to invest in something. So you'd be really surprised how many people are willing to give referrals and how many people that actually have access to capital. I had one guy that I hadn't talked to. Well, actually, I had only ever talked to twice in my entire life. Back when I was like 8 years old, we probably met, and this is like in a 2 month time span. Back when I was like 8 or 9, we met. He was in the neighboring neighborhood of where I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee. And there was like a little creek you had to go to get over there, and we went over there a few times to just hang out with friends. And I guess we became friends on Facebook way back when. And he saw some of the live videos I was posting, and he reached out to me and said he was interested in investing, and that it sounded like he'd been thinking about getting into real estate for a while, and what I was offering sounded really awesome, and he just wanted to touch base with me, having not seen me for forever. And then turns out he had $50,000 to invest. And it's like you'd just really be surprised how many people you do know that are in your circle of influence that have access to capital. So to recap, we've got referrals, we've got being authentic when you're talking to people. Just be you. Don't try to be fake. Don't try to tell them you got all this experience and this knowledge and whatever, and you really don't. And then come to find, they end up finding out that you don't, and now you've like ruined the trust, you ruined your reputation. Just be honest. Like, hey, I've never done a deal like this before, but hey, we're bringing in partners that have the expertise and the experience like this, and I've got a ton of time, and I've been educating myself for the last few years, and whatever. Just talk on your strong points of what you do actually have, and what you are able to provide and bring to the table. So referrals, be authentic, and then what was the last one? The last one would just be try the live video challenge. Try to go live on Facebook or LinkedIn. I don't even think you can go live on LinkedIn, but try to go live on social media for 30 days and see how much money you can raise. Don't always talk about it either. Like, let people know that it's like that you're in a money raising challenge or what have you, but don't always talk about raising money. Don't always talk about business. Don't always talk about the how to. Talk about you. People want to learn more about you because almost 100% of the time they're investing in you long before they're investing in the actual deal. The deal is just a byproduct, a bonus of being able to partner with you. So give it a shot, guys. And that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got something out of it, if nothing else. And I would love to hear some success stories from you guys on how much money you guys are getting ready to be able to raise. So I will see you guys later.